What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another unboxing video. If you guys are new here, my name is Kyle. I put out new videos every Sunday, all motorcycle related. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the RUROC 3.0. I ordered this back in March and it is finally here. So let's get it unboxed. Alright guys, so this is how the box comes to you. So let's get this thing unboxed. Alright, so in here, looks like we got a little sticker pack. As well as a little Atlas 3.0 manual here. Because I ordered this right at launch, I got a Founders Edition t-shirt. I also ordered the pin lock right away. So this is going to be my first pin lock, so I'm very interested to see how well this works with the colder mornings. We also got the shield. I ordered a new chrome visor that just came out, this model, so see how that looks. And these helmets always come from the factory with a clear visor and a dark visor. I just opted to buy the chrome as an extra one. And this should be the dark one. Comes in a nice protective sleeve, which is awesome to store extra visors because, you know, they're a pain. You don't want to get them scratched. Got the black tinted visor there. And coming in, weighing at 4.1 pounds, I believe it is the Atlas 3.0. Here it is. First look at the Atlas 3.0. And I got the core. So from the outside, it looks pretty much just like the 2.0. Not much has changed. One of the big things that I'm excited for is this is supposed to have a multi-position lock, as you can see there, as where the 2.0 is pretty much either all the way up, all the way down, or just a very little crack like so. But this thing has 4 different locking positions, which is pretty awesome. And one of the other things that I've noticed right off the bat that is a huge difference is the actual quality of the cheek padding and the chin curtain. It's almost like a little pleather leather type deal, but it feels very nice. One of the other things that the 3.0 is supposed to be way better at than the 2.0 is obviously on the sound. With the wind noise. So we'll get to that in the actual first test ride video. But overall, I'm very happy with the way the helmet looks. I think the quality of the chin curtains is there. And just even having the shield in a 4 locking position, I think is huge. So let's try this bad boy on. So one of the first things I can tell right off the bat is this is a lot tighter fitting in comparison to my Atlas 2.0, which I have a small in my 2.0 and my 3.0 is a small. So this is definitely a lot tighter fitting, but for me personally, it's a little bit tighter fitting in a good way. Mostly because the 2.0, when I go down the highway, if I'm traveling at highway speeds, you know, the helmet wants to walk around a little bit. I was able to contact RUROC and get the smaller padding and such to make up the difference, and that helped tremendously, but I can already tell the quality of the way this fits is light years ahead from the 2.0. Another thing I will also say is the actual cushion inside the helmet is a lot more comfortable compared to the 2.0. We'll see in due time. Obviously, whenever you get a new helmet, You might have some pressure points for a little bit. You know, that's normal until the cushion pretty much contours to your head, but we'll see. All right, so let's take the helmet off and let's get my chrome visor on. All right, so I got my pin lock installed, and I had a oopsie here, so make sure you go watch the video on how to install it. So hopefully it still works. If not, I'm out $25. Boom. Atlas 3.0 core with the chrome shield. One thing I forgot to mention when I originally unboxed this was just the absolute quality that RUROC has in their packaging. I mean, like, just from even the way this door opens to just the fine details of the Atlas 3.0, and then the way the instruction manual goes in here with the logo there, just outstanding. Then those flip open, you know, just the way the manual lays in there, and you open this up, and then, like, look at that cushion that's in there. And then if you take the helmet out, just the actual cushion inside the box here, it's just remarkable the time and effort they put into, you know, making their product well packaged. Even the helmet cover is a nice silk protector. I just thought I needed to come back and just mention that. It goes a long way on a customer's perspective of the quality of their products and the care that they have for their products. We're going to be picking back up on the review of my Atlas 3.0. Alright, so welcome back, guys. It is about 2.5 months from the first part of the video that you guys seen. It is August. I got my helmet back in June. As you saw in the back part of the video, the helmet fit very tightly. So I contacted RUROC and did the exchange. So that brings up the first thing in the review is the sizing. I failed to remember that they changed the shell sizing of the helmets. They came out with 3 different shell sizes for the new 3.0 helmets compared to the 2.0 helmets. So I completely forgot about that when ordering. So my actual head circumference size was right on the 56 centimeters. The small that I had originally ordered, that was the last size in the small, is the 56 centimeters. I just went off of my 2.0 size, which was also telling me I needed a small, so that's what I got. It was too tight. The RUROC exchange process was pretty simple. I just sent them over an email saying that, you know, my helmet was too small and I would like to exchange it for a medium. They sent me an invoice. I did have to pay shipping to ship the old helmet back. However, that did include the shipping of me receiving this medium-sized helmet. Overall, that took about a week and a half, 2 weeks from the time that I contacted them, shipped the old helmet out, and got the new helmet in. So we are 2 months later, although the good news for you guys is 2.5 months later, I was able to get roughly 3,000 miles of riding on this helmet, so I can hopefully give you guys a more in-depth review. So this medium-sized helmet fits me absolutely perfect. This medium-sized helmet definitely still fits better than my small 2.0. And with my 2.0, I did have to go ahead and change out the inner liner of the helmet for that helmet to fit better. But this thing still knocks it out of the park compared to the 2.0 with the overall fitting. Now, like I said, my head measures 56 centimeters. The medium says they start at 57 centimeters. So buyers beware. Make sure to just double check your helmet size. And if you're right at the cusp of one size to the next, I would just, you know, the size bigger. That's me personally, because these are smaller shells. But other than that, now you guys know. So 3,000 miles in, how am I liking this helmet? I absolutely love this helmet. However, there are still some catches. This helmet is still not perfect. However, this helmet is still light years ahead of the 2.0 from my opinion. Let's go over the pros of this helmet in 2 months of ownership. The first pro is I think this helmet looks completely badass in my opinion. The second pro would be this helmet is still completely lightweight, so it doesn't hurt your head or neck, you know, for long hours of riding. The third pro is definitely this helmet has great ventilation. But with that great ventilation, there also comes a con that we'll talk about. The fourth pro is this helmet, as you see here, compared to the 2.0, does have a locking visor. That also comes with a con that I'll talk about here in a second. However, that is nice for when you're riding and you just want to get some extra air. A fifth pro is it is very easy to mount your Sena Bluetooth if you don't go with their shockwave. I use the Harley branded 20S Sena, and that is because I have a 2021 Road Glide with the WIM, so I use this for my Apple CarPlay. So right off of that, with the Sena, with installing the speakers and everything works flawless. I hear everything pretty dang well. There's not much air noise, especially considering compared to the 2.0. So that is great. So let's talk about cons. The number one con that I have of this helmet is, so they sell a plug kit for the front vents and rear vents. I do have a plug kit which they say works on the 2.0 and 3.0. However, with it being summertime, I did not plug this up. I went on a 1,400 mile road trip down to Tennessee and North Carolina. In that road trip, got caught in some heavy downpours. Now, they say this helmet is waterproof. However, if you do not have the plugs in the vents up here and you're out on the road in the rain, there is no way to plug these up. So you are gonna get some rain that dribbles down along your forehead here. Wasn't too much of a big deal. It's not like it was a waterfall inside the helmet or nothing. However, it was enough to note that my forehead did get wet, as well as part of my hair. It was no biggie, but I just thought that was worth mentioning, that if you do not have the plug kit in here, you will get some water seepage through here. Like I said, it's not much, but enough to make it a con. The next con that I'm going to talk about here might not be a con for you, but it's a con for me because I have the Sena on the side of my helmet, which I'm assuming that's what it is. If you have this problem and you don't have a Sena on the side of your helmet, drop down below in the comments and let me know if it's just me or if it's a common problem. But these vents on the side, which I don't know why I'm calling them vents because they don't actually take in air, but I think where I have my Sena mounted here, sometimes I can get a little whistling wind noise in this region. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not like it's continuous, it's just hit or miss, but it's something worth mentioning. I'm not quite sure if that's because my Sena, I'm pretty sure it is, but I did hear some reviews on other videos that people do say these can tend to whistle from time to time. So while we go inside the helmet, let's talk about a pro and a con. The first pro of the inside of the helmet is RUROC knocked it out of the park with their new liner system here. This thing is absolutely comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable full face helmets that I've worn. Not that I've worn many, but compared to the 2.0, this thing's perfect. The ease of the inner liner to take it in and out for washing is super easy, and I like the way they have little pins here that the side pieces lock into. However, here is a con. This chin curtain, compared to the 2.0 that I had, where they offered an extended chin curtain for colder weather riding, this chin curtain is awfully short here, as you can see. So when we get into colder weather, I'm going to anticipate that being a problem. So I would personally like to see RUROC for the 3.0s come out with an extended chin curtain to just take it kind of back to these first cheek pads. Another con, this thing's working pretty flawless now. However, in the beginning, it was pretty clunky, as you can kind of see there. It is what it is. It's not too much of a big deal, but it is something worth mentioning that this can be clunky from time to time. You know, it wouldn't change my decision to buy the helmet or not buy the helmet, but something worth noting. So guys, in conclusion, after having this helmet for roughly close to 3 months and 3,000 miles of riding, like I said, I absolutely love this helmet. The cons that are there are really not that big of a deal. This is a vast improvement over the Atlas 2.0. My biggest concern for you guys that are thinking about buying this helmet is just double check your sizing. Remember that the shell sizings are slightly smaller than the 2.0. So if you're in between sizes, I would highly recommend erring on the side of caution and going a size bigger. However, I absolutely love this helmet. Hopefully they slow down on their production because I don't want to have to go out and buy another Atlas 4.0 next year. Hopefully they give us a year or two break to kind of enjoy what we have. But other than that, that is my unboxing and 3-month review on my Atlas 3.0. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that way you get notified when I post new videos. Leave down below in the comments if you have a 3.0 or 2.0, some of your pros and cons of the helmet. But as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!